Hey there, Aries, what's up? Welcome back to the Illest Illuminator. We're going to check in with any spiritual messages and see if you are on the right spiritual path. Let's see, we start off with the Major Arcana, the World card, and then we have the High Priestess. Oh, a lot. The Death card, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that's a very deep spiritual rooted, kind of like a dark phase of your life that you're closing out. Now, it could have to do with something with a spiritual background, or you may have had some type of spiritual support while going through this huge transition. For some of you, it could even be like something quite big, like losing someone, right? Like losing someone that's living on the other side of the world, like something that majorly affected your life to transform yourself. And it brought you more and closer to your spirituality and bringing forward a lot of big changes. If not, this is still a very big transformation that's going to happen. For some of you, it could be like a spiritual karmic energy that you're releasing. It could be even like a curse. Obviously, don't freak out because I talk about that. But yes, some people have to go through it. These are like cycles that within spirituality, there are ancestral curses. There are other types of curses or black evil, something that could be coming from a generational thing as well. And that is a part of spirituality. Like, we have to go through that cycle spiritually multiple times in this lifetime. And if you are never heard of it or you don't believe in it, then you have not reached that point in spirituality, I guess. But yeah, there is definitely some huge shifts. And I feel like many of you are getting a lot of downloads and connecting a lot with your spirit guides, guardian angels, and the spirit realm to get yourselves through these changes, okay? Because this is kind of like a buckle up energy. Okay. Let's see what more we're having here. We have children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. We've got sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. And environmentalism. You're an earth angel who has born to protect nature, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. Now, this might just simply mean that you have a very sensitive aura right now because you're going through these big changes. And that could also mean that you're receiving a lot of downloads that you can't really comprehend right now. And perhaps you need to kind of like write them down at this moment. Because the environment, that could be like the people, it could be like other people's children if you don't have yours. It could be pets, animals, friends, society, like nature. Things are giving you signs and signals right now. And you're trying to figure them out here. You're trying to figure them out because you're on the path of becoming an original light worker. You're on the edge of closing out like a big karmic chapter in your life. Having like a huge lesson here, okay? A spiritual lesson. We got the tarantula, and I'm going to read that one out loud because I haven't been using this deck for a long time. There we have it. At a crossroads. Claiming life's purpose. Well, there you go. Life's purpose, the original light worker. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. Exactly. A habit or a routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. Well, you're a very instinctive individual, and I feel like deep down inside, you know which path you need to take. And you also know that it's going to bring a lot of changes. With great fortune, great changes happen, right? I'm even hearing, this is not going to be for all, but I'm hearing more money, more problems. Some of you are afraid of earning more money because maybe you're afraid that people will get like, try to abuse you, but don't worry about that. You'll be smart enough to know who you need to let into your inner circle or not. The Emperor, there you go. Your Aries energy coming through. The High Priestess, wow. The Queen of Pentacles. The Hangman. Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Well, seeing that Emperor and the High Priestess, again, I'm really getting the vibe that you are tapping into a very powerful source and a powerful gift here. And trust me, even though these were spiritual messages, the messages did not go that deep spiritually, but this one is definitely hitting off the chart here because there is a very deep spiritual change and an awakening that is taking place that is about to lead you to a lot of abundance and a lot of determination and dedication to reach a lot of financial goals, and is going to bring you a lot of abundance. And is releasing you from an old way of being, an old mindset, an old something that is not serving you anymore and has been keeping you sidetracked. Obviously, like the tarantula said, the hangman was a sidetrack. Now, the sidetrack could just simply mean your own mindset when it comes to how much money you have in order to invest in this new plan that you have. And it's like, you have what it takes. It's the mindset that needs to change, right? As long as you're doing it out of good energy and good foundation, you know, integrity, things will eventually flow, right? Things will definitely flow. It's just like you need a nurturing time. You have a baby here. So some of you, it could be like a symbolic thing, is like it needs 9 months before you can give birth to this idea. For others of you, it could definitely be talking about you keeping a child that you are pregnant of, even though you feel like financially you have to do it on your own, but you're getting some type of ancestral support saying like, keep it. So maybe conventionally, it's not okay for you to keep this baby. For those who are pregnant, I'm just getting for maybe one specific person out there. Or you feel like there is a shame around it. And this is kind of like saying like, no, you're being supported here by your ancestors to keep this child. That's a very important message for anyone who was considering something else, right? So please respect whomever needs to hear that message. And if you feel like someone needs to hear it, you feel free to send it through. Right. Some of you are being asked to replenish when it comes to your sleep. Ooh. Okay. See that? Replenish when it comes to your sleep. There is definitely some type of release that's been going on around these weeks where sleeping is very important. If you feel like you need to sleep more, then try to do that. Go to bed early, or in the weekends, if you feel like you need to stay in bed, because replenishing your energy and your sleep will be also very beneficial for you to release any type of kind of like toxic energies that you still hold on to, or whatever energies, you know, if you felt like drained due to some type of situation in your life. Right, this looks good. So I don't know really what is going on in your love life here, Aries, but what I do see is that there is a very fair and noble person coming towards you, very emotionally very caring, very compassionate, and wanting to have like a brand new slate with you, right? Someone that is ready to respect or commit to also things that you need in your life in order to feel comfortable as well as safe in a commitment and relationship. And it looks like there's going to be a very truthful and honest talk about what both people can offer to the table in order to get this commitment going. Okay, and there is going to be a lot of joyful energies coming from this relationship is what I'm seeing. Like a lot of magical moments, a lot of deepening the connection. And let's be honest, we have the Tower together with the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is an unexpected reconciliation or an unexpected conversation that will be leading to a deeper commitment here with someone that loves you truly. Perhaps there was some type of neediness or some type of, kind of like some type of neediness that was going on either from one side of you or their side. Yeah, separation and longing. Yeah, I strongly feel like this is someone that you've had like a history with. Could have been that this person judged you for the wrong reasons or didn't want to take any type of accountability. And I feel here that you've been distancing yourself from this individual, taking your time to really put the focus on what you truly want and what your soul kind of like is longing from you, and putting that energy and effort into yourself and self-care and self-love has kind of like brought this connection back to life, because this was what was needed in this specific time in your life. And this is going to be calling you for a rebirth here. So even though things may have been very cold and silent here, I do see like a strong rebirth here after a period of being in separation and longing for one another. Yeah, you were really focused on healing your heart. And I feel like you may have just recently gotten out, maybe out of an abusive relationship, any type of relationship, right? It doesn't have to be an ex, could be parent, it could be a friendship. But yes, this was definitely needed for you to stabilize and ground yourself and grow internally here. Let's see what else we have. It's time for a treat. Nice. Ancient wisdom. And time for change. To learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Now this obviously is saying that now is the time for you to treat yourself for the healing work that you have done on yourself, because you may have been a little bit stuck in that cycle, but this is kind of like saying that you've already learned your lesson. It's time for you to kind of like rebuild and trust your guidance here. For some, it could be coming from a masculine figure, that spiritual guidance, or that ancient guidance. All right, we have trust the divine timing. Yeah, so don't say it on my behalf. You will feel it, especially after you take a good weekend of sleep. You will feel like the Monday you will be more ready to accomplish, okay? Unleash your adventurous sides, take risks, and be daring. We got Freya coming through with the goddess. And then we have easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Again, divine timing. Whatever this is. What is it that's coming in for you? I'm just curious. Queen of Wands. Creative style of you. Wow. Yeah. you know, maybe you still feel as if you are in this rejected energy, you know, needing comfort. Four of Cups, feel like you missed out on opportunity, but everything will come in divine timing. You didn't miss any opportunity. It's still there. All Spirit wanted you to do is to solve a spiritual issue, which has to do with your ancestors or your spirit guides, and to kind of like embrace this new spiritual gift that is coming to you. All right, the doors are still going to open up for you here. Just see this as a preparation time. What is yours will always find you, Aries. What is yours will always find you. Just repeat that as a mantra. Point it out in the comments below. Speak it out in its existence, but that's kind of like what it is. What is yours will not pass you by. The key of life. The Aang pretends new life being born through you now. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Creative self, creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction and you have spiritual support from the unseen world. Let it happen. Spiritual support, that's what the whole reading has been saying. And trust me, it's not because it was a spiritual reading. Just watch your moon and rising. You'll see that it wasn't the same message coming through. So yes, you have spiritual support here. And I feel for you, Aries, like you have some type of thing that you want to achieve, right? Or a goal. And it's like no matter what you did, you couldn't achieve that. You're just like, I wanted to be here and there, or I wanted to do this and that. And it's just not happening. And that was because you were still going through some type of healing of a past heartbreak. And you had to reconnect with your spiritual side first before getting onto this spiritual path or this new journey. All right. But now you're being granted the key. So watch out for messages or synchronicities that connect with keys. All right. Doors, keys, keyholes, whatever. Or even better, try to do some type of ritual with a candle, put like a beautiful golden old key there and manifest to receive that key to get that opportunity for you back. Right, that's what I have for you. Take care, Aries. Take care.